instantly dropped to like 1 subscriber. It's just one fanatic. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's all... they're Grand Theft Auto cops.
Non-driving motherfucker. What?
You see, this is why I don't drive, because sometimes you just flip the car.
If you know how to drive, you don't do that.
Why am I stuck on this?
Because you're non-walking motherfucker. Uh-oh. Is that a dragon?
It's... whatever it is, I'm not sticking around.
Agent Nightingale? Agent Night... What the fuck kind of shitty...
Wait, that... Mike, you know that's a real name, right? Florence Nightingale?
Nobody uses it anymore, though.
It's a family name.
No, most people with the last name Nightingale change it. They're like...
Do you know a lot of them?
Yeah. Well, they were.
I was talking to my barber today. He's saying he served with a guy named Bill Kennedy when he was in the service. I don't know where he served. The guy... it must have been, like, Vietnam. The guy is, like, 60.
Okay.
He was in the service with a guy named Bill Kennedy. So after their tour of duty ended, they were out for a drive, and the guy's just racing around, like, speeding like crazy.
Oh, I know.
And the cop, they get pulled over. Cops yell at him, "What the hell do you think you're doing? You're gonna get yourself killed. You're gonna get someone killed. Shouldn't you give me your license?" He checks his license and sees the guy's name. He's like, "Oh, well, just don't. You maybe slow it down a little bit. You don't want to hurt yourself." And he does it again. He just speeds off. And they get pulled over on this trip 6 times. He just keeps doing it. He finds out much later that this guy is a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An actual Kennedy.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
He's not directly related to, like, Bobby Kennedy and JFK.
Yeah,
the Kennedy dynasty, the Kennedy family.
Yeah, there's more than just 2 of them.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's not, like, directly related to them.
Yeah.
It's not direct relation.
He's like a cousin or second cousin.
Yeah. So the cops are asking him, every time he gets pulled over, the cops are asking him, Are you related to... It's like, cousin. I don't think he was a cousin, though.
Probably like a second cousin.
Cousin or uncle.
Oh, I'm JFK's uncle.
One of my keyboarding teachers in, like, elementary school or something worked on JFK's autopsy.
One of my professors...
I have all these degrees of separation from JFK.
No, one of my professors was related to Martin Luther King.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it Brown Man?
No, he's not. I don't think he is. At least if he is, he's never said.
That'd be awesome.
No, I forgot this guy's name. Did I say professor? I meant teacher.
Oh.
From middle school.
Ah.
What's her name?
Who?
She did. I think she was home ec teacher.
Marchesani? Oh no, I had the really nasty Korean lady for home ec.
For middle school.
I don't know. I don't think I took home ec. No, you know what it was? I don't know what I'm looking for.
The fire.
I think it wasn't home ec. It wasn't cooking in home ec when we did it. It was like all the stupid shit where I found out that I am not capable of sewing.
I'm not bad at sewing, it's just, it does not look nice.
I'm not even, like, at that level of proficiency as I came to find out.
Yeah, like, I can make a seam that will hold, it will just look like shit. Like, everybody in there is making, like, these nice X patterns, or these nice crisscrosses.
When I was taking that class, I think I just switched, like, this piece of cloth with a bunch of fucking threads everywhere with someone else's, and that's how I passed.
What happened to that person?
I don't know. I hope they were better at all the other things to make up for the F they obviously got.
I remember, no, the worst part of that class, the middle school home ec was the cooking for me.
We didn't even get to cook. That's the whole reason I took that class.
Well, no, the worst part about, like, it wasn't bad because I can't, like, it has nothing to do with my ability to cook, because I'm decent. I'm not the greatest, but I can cook. Yeah, I can cook if I need to. So everything would have probably been like...
Oh, shit, I forgot this shit happens. The gate... Objects can get possessed, and some of them will fly off and attack you. Like, the gate didn't do it, but later on, there's gonna be cars that just float and projectile at me. Get launched at me.
You're going...
There was no power.
You're gonna have to dodge cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suspend disbelief. Go with it. So wait, what were you saying about home ec?
No, just the fact that you now had a group of fucking people that you had to work with to try and... I don't know if you... I mean, actually, you probably have. You know how hard it is to fucking cook
with people.
With like 3 or 4 different
Yeah.
people.
It's where the phrase, too many chefs spoil the... What is it, the souffle?
Yeah, something like that. Too many chefs fuck up the pot.
Too many chefs make the kitchen
Where are you
congested.
going?
I don't know.
You gotta
I'm
go
going
get the
here.
spotlight. You need the spotlight.
What do you mean?
You gotta go fucking point the spotlight down.
At the gate.
Except I think it turned... I think you killed the generator already.
No, I turned the generator.
No, I think it turned back off.
Really?
Because your spotlight was on.
That's what you're for, Mike. You're my eyes. Is the generator in here?
Yeah,
No, I'm wrong way.
What the fuck?
I forgot where the door was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I had to kick this. Because, you know, stuff.
Because nobody knows how to fix anything.
Okay, so home ec again.
Pretty bad. Alright, see?
Yeah. Home ec. Home ec. Home ec.
It was
Home
pretty
ec.
bad.
Home ec. Home ec was pretty bad.
Yeah. I killed that lamp. I mean...
Yeah, we had the really nasty Korean woman who barely spoke English.
So I've heard.
She actually, in retrospect, she looked like Kim Jong-il. She had the same haircut.
Was she the illest Kim Jong?
She was the illest home ec teacher. Yeah, we harassed her, man. We made her hate life. We were evil little kids too.
You guys are fucked up.
I remember once before we left, because she would always leave early, so we took all the big tubs of flour, and we would put them around. We would put them all in the sinks, and then just leave the faucet on, and leave the room.
You guys are fucked up.
Someone threw a big ball of dough at the back of her head, and she came in the next day in a neck brace, talking about how we gave her whiplash. What else? Oh, she after that, she had a sub come in, and I've told you this story about how we had a party in class when the sub was there.
Oh, the one who just didn't even pay attention to a fucking...
No, the one who couldn't control us.
Because didn't you have
She was
one
like
who...
Dark Phoenix. She can't control it.
Didn't you have one who just fucking, like, sat down with headphones on and said
No,
whatever?
There was one we had who passed out.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, no, tell me more about Dark Phoenix.
No, we had a young, inexperienced sub who couldn't control horrible little bastards, and we were about as bad as we ever were in that class with her. We when I say a party, I mean like a fucking party. The only thing missing was the fucking alcohol. There were lap dances and music. Party.
Lap dance.
I'm absolutely not kidding. I don't want to throw my flash. Oh fuck! I have to. Boom! That's so satisfying, though. The game has really good game feel.
No, there was I've been involved in a few. We were involved in that science.
I've been in a few classroom lap dances.
No. But I've been involved in a few, making teachers cry and shit. I felt bad, but whatever. We had me and Ryan.
Yeah.
Not the other. You know which one I'm talking about.
Black Ryan or White Ryan?
Yeah, Black Ryan. I guess that's what we're gonna go with.
Blow Ryan.
Blow Ryan.
Ryan.
Anyway, no, me and him, along with a whole shitload of kids.
Oh, you know who else was in that home ec class? I don't mean to cut you off. Trey.
Oh, Trey?
Yeah, Trey got really pissed off one day. He just started, like, throwing chairs.
I can only imagine.
This woman, though, she was an antagonist. it wasn't like we were just terrible to her because we were evil. We were terrible, but she was just as bad.
Oh no, but
We're getting some hardcore victim blaming.
no, but me and Ryan were in this one class along with a whole bunch of other bad kids, and you wouldn't happen to remember a teacher by the name of Mr. Haas, would you?
I remember the name. I don't think I ever had him.
Oh, that guy, he hated us.
It's a really wide radius.
We fucked with him every day. Like, we just started taking songs and adding Haas to them. Like, for instance, we turned Brick House into Brick Haas. That one.
Wait, how
kid,
is his name spelled? Is it Haas or Hoss?
H-A-A-S.
Dodge that like a pro. You have to dodge at the last second. That's what I'm remembering now.
No, but then there was, what the fuck is that song called? Hey Ya turned into Hey Haas.
Boss Hog becomes either Boss Hoss or Hoss Hog.
No, dude, it was fucking bad. And then we were just fucking dicks to this guy. Like, we didn't pay attention to him at all. Like, I don't even know what game that was anymore. But remember the what thing?
Oh, the Scourge Project.
Fucking,
what stuff?
I did that to him. He's fucking sitting there teaching us about, like, some sort of fucking stones and shit, and I'm just sitting there fucking drawing comics, those terrible comics me and Ryan used to do.
I've seen those.
And he's like, Mike, have you been listening to anything I said? I was like, what? what are you talking about? Go away.
Oh, my physics teacher in high school, she didn't teach us anything throughout the entire semester. We had, like, from the lesson plan, we covered 3 things throughout that whole semester. So the final comes around, and all of us are saying we haven't gone through any of this material. We haven't learned any of this that's on the final. What is this? Because she would sit in class and she would just dick around. She wouldn't do anything.
Ah, dude, that's fucking bullshit. No,
so we had the final. And we're complaining to her about what's on it because we literally hadn't gone through all of this stuff. It wasn't just like, we didn't do our homework, we didn't study.
We never even touched it.
Yeah, we didn't get assignments, we didn't do lab assignments. We did, I think, 2 labs, and we had 3 lessons in all of that time, every day. And we boycotted the final, and we all passed. We all refused to take the final.
Well, there you go, kids. If you get the entire class to say fuck off, they have no choice.
Was there a different door in? Because both of those were locked.
I think he might let you in.
He probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door just opened by itself.
Oh, I'm so glad you got
there was one time fucking Ryan got in school. He got detention.
ISS was the best thing ever.
No, he got detention.
Oh.
But like he had to sit in the class after class, so I just walked in with him, and I was like,
"You're Jets Nightingale."
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Wait, who said something about Judas Priest?
I don't know.
Go on.
Hold on, I want to see this.
Tries to be a cool guy.
Oh, he's the coolest.
That's what you get when you try to be a cool guy, Alan.
All right. Sorry, I like these cutscenes. Anyway, Ryan got detention because of
look at this. No.
It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going.
Changes his momentum in midair.
He's a badass. Anyway, Ryan got detention for the above aforementioned shenanigans.
The aforementioned shenanigans.
Yeah.
I would have see that on a report.
Well, anyway,
your son is guilty of committing shenanigans and hooliganism.
Anyway, so I just walk in with him for his detention, and I sit down, and he's like, and Mr. Haas is like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm his lawyer." I don't feel he deserves detention when there are kids being much worse than him in class, and he's like, And he just like shook his head and said, "Get out of here, both of you."
Do you remember? I can't remember the kid's name. Do you remember Cornelius Daniels,
Yes.
attorney at law?
Oh no, there's another good story with Ryan in Marchesani's class.
Man, I loved her. Everyone hates Marchesani, but she was awesome.
I don't hate her as a person.
Jesus.
I don't
Get
hate her
away.
as a person, but I do hate her as
I'm
a
not
teacher.
like turning my flashlight towards him. What the fuck?
Anyway, I don't hate her as a person, but I do hate her as a teacher. I will say that.
Would she not teach you?
She almost got to the point where she got tired of my shit and almost
Okay,
outright
so you were
refused.
the asshole here.
Yes and no. Like she you know how she comes off a little harsh sometimes.
Wait a minute, I just
I
picked
didn't
up.
wanna deal
Oh no,
with
I
that.
picked up shotgun ammo.
Yeah. But you know how she comes off a little harsh sometimes? I
Yeah.
didn't want to deal with it one day.
Oh yeah, she's very like no nonsense.
But I didn't want to deal with it one day because I was actually I was actually
You were-
legitimately trying in the class and she was giving me shit for it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. And it ended up it went on like that for
You
a
had a
couple
weird
weeks,
little rebellious streak. Oh please don't die.
especially against her. No, but that went on for a good like couple weeks before I finally just said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing this class anymore. And I just went and I just fell asleep. And she was fine with it. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, she had given up on you, like all the bad children.
But
That's the mark of a good teacher.
yeah.
There was no such
But
reason for
no, there was one. You remember Jerk Off George, right?
It was almost as
Oh yeah, the kid who always got caught jerking off in his seat.
Yeah. Well, fucking him and Ryan went at it one day in March of Silence.
Wait a minute, you can't just say the kid who jerks off in his seat and him and Ryan went at it.
No, okay, all right. They both got.
They had a tug of war.
No, they got with their dicks. Anyway,
That's the joke.
I know. No, they got into an argument one day, which ended up turning into a shouting match. And Marchesani kicked Ryan out of the class. She was like, you know what? You leave, because she, George was a kiss ass. So, all the teachers were all about him. So,
Oh god, I'm in bad places.
uh,
Okay,
you're good.
I
but,
used my last
I saw.
flashbang. I
Now
have
you're stuck
flares.
to flares.
That's not bad though.
Anyway, so, they'd gotten into an argument, and Marchesani, being a little favoritism, showing a little favoritism towards George,
Of course.
kicked Ryan out.
I don't know why every teacher in that school liked George. He was constantly gross.
I don't think they liked
He
him.
shat himself once. He shat himself and jerked off in class a bunch. Like, what about that earns you favor from the teachers?
I don't know. But anyway, so those two got into an argument, and it ended up with Ryan getting kicked out. As he leaves, he grabs a bottle of Marchesani's lotion off of her desk, walks over to George's desk, slams it down, throws his arms up in victory, and walks out.
God.
Oh, it was the best.
Wait a minute.
Everybody clapped.
Wait, were you in Marchesani's class with Ryan?
Yeah, I was in with
Okay, because
Ryan.
I thought I remember that happening at some point.
Hello?
It was
I'm
awesome.
confabulating again.